so sweet even when they hurt. You wanna feel, wanna fall in love, wanna give it all up. But you don't want to lose your control. Are we playing this game? Oh, are we playing this game? Are you too afraid, or are you giving in? Let the games begin, 'cause I play to win. Are we playing this game? Are we 'cause I play to win. Cause I play to win. You fear that love is hard to find. It's in your heart, but it's in your mind. Are we playing this game?
Good evening, Frontier Doubles League. It is your boy, Rhinoboy11, back again with another cast for the Frontier Doubles League. This time we are taking you through some Elite League action. We have the Monkeys taking on the Griffins, and this game promises to be one hell of a match. But of course, I cannot do it on my own. I need some friends in the casting booth with me, and I have one of the best I could have asked for, the gloriously bearded Moors himself. How are you, my friend?
I'm doing great. Ready to see a pretty great matchup, hopefully, in this Elite League game.
It absolutely should be fantastic. Both teams are coming in here with a 1-3 record. The Griffins have had a really turbulent start to the season. They've made 5 roster changes over the course of these 5 weeks, which I don't need to tell you is very difficult for a team at this level. The Monkeys have had their own issues, having to drop Graveyard earlier in the season. Who do you see coming out of this game on paper?
And
Tough question, throwing you in the deep end.
Yeah, it's a little question one. I don't keep up as much with the elite teams as I know that I should. All I know is that this Monkey team having one player with a little bit of a lower salary could come into play. Is them possibly not being able to keep up, but salaries ain't everything. Is they may be able to kind of pull something back from this. So hopefully, I think it's gonna be pretty evenly matched throughout the game.
Yeah, I absolutely have to agree. I think it's going to be an incredibly evenly matched game, and let's stop predicting and start finding out as both teams join us in the lobby, and we start game 1 of the Monkeys taking on the Griffins Elite League Week 5 of FTL. Over to you, Bearded.
Absolutely, we'll get this game started off as Knocked actually is who back from surgery is, takes a shot onto the goal, tries to get it off the backboard, and B-Man able to catch that, and Topia not quite able to get back in time as the Griffins take a early lead into this game.
Yeah, they do. A little bit of miscommunication coming out from the monkeys there, and Topia being the player that you talked about earlier with the slightly lower salary, trying to get back on defense, and it not quite working out for him on that particular occasion. So we'll see how the monkeys bounce back, but that won't be the only game. That won't be the only goal in this game. I promise you that.
Absolutely not. As you know, it was just it's kind of hard save to come back onto the ball. Is this time the monkeys not able to really, or sorry, the Griffins getting a little sidetracked in the net as the monkeys are able to get a goal up on them. Just as we said, you know, maybe a pretty close game, and this is going back and forth so far already.
Yeah, a couple of early mistakes in the early going of this game, and I think we will see those ironed out a little bit. That's a fantastic shot from Norks, and unfortunately, it doesn't quite hit the target. But yeah, mistakes being capitalized on, and that's the thing we always talk about in Rocket League. You make the fewer mistakes, you're going to win the game. So let's see which team are able to do that.
Absolutely, as Topia trying to get a shot on net and sending a little wide. As Laggy Puppy getting one on, but Knocked able to carry it all the way across the field. Is Topia able to take it slow, but Knocked able to get there before him onto the wall as B-Man ends up letting Topia take it over, trying to make something happen off the wall. Not quite able to get it as Knock sends it over mid, but B-Man not quite there in time as Knock gets a bump on Topia. Laggy Puppy catching the ball from B-Man as Knock sends it up. Laggy Puppy getting a great demo on B-Man, and Knock not able to get back in time, and the monkeys taking an early lead.
Yeah, that's kind of the first goal of this game where it's not really a mistake from the defending team. It's a fantastic demo coming out from Laggy Puppy. He sees where the danger is. He takes out B-Man, and Norks can't get back in time. So fantastic way to find the lead for the monkeys, and it looks like they're going to extend it as Laggy Puppy fires into the bottom left-hand corner from kickoff. Only a matter of seconds in that goal, and all of a sudden the monkeys are 2 goals to the good, and they seem to be finding their groove here. Bid.
Yeah, B-Man just not wanting to you didn't get the right 50 he wanted off of that, and Laggy Puppy able to just capitalize off of that hit off the wall and capitalize on the open net as he's going to try to take it, get it over one, trying to get it over another one, gets a great 50 off of him, sends it to the back wall as B-Man's chasing it, but Topia able to get a hit, tries to get another one off of there, but Knocked able to save it from him. Knocked got one to beat, but Laggy Puppy there. No one back in the net. B-Man sends it a little wide, and Knocked not back in time to be able to capitalize on that center from B-Man there. As B-Man trying to do something with it up in the air. Laggy Puppy gets a good 50, but Knocked gonna be able to catch it. Gonna try to dribble over one, gets it past one, and Laggy Puppy is nowhere to be found as he gets a demo from B-Man, and he was into a whole nother world for a second.
Yeah, away from the screen, Laggy Puppy tried to take the side boost away from B-Man, but B-Man had too much speed, so he took him out the server, and that left a 1v1 for Norks to take it past Topia. And those kind of opportunities are not going to go begging in Elite League. You know, you're going to convert them 99 times out of 100. So really nice work from Norks to bring the Griffins to within 1.
Absolutely, the game's just staying close. Laggy Puppy hits it up in the air, trying to do something with it, hits it off the wall, but Knocked able to send it all the way back across the field. Topia able to get a catch on it. It's a uncomfortable bounce, but able to hit it back across as he still carried it, trying to get it past one, trying to get it past the Laggy Puppy, and he does, and Laggy Puppy sends it just a little wide. Unfortunate shot there as he got very, very close on being able to, you know, get that shot on, but just not quite there. As Topia trying to get carried down, gets it off the back wall, passes it back to Laggy Puppy again. And these close again. This monkey team is doing very well at getting these passes and kind of confusing this Griffins team. As Laggy Puppy gets a nice double tap off of the corner of the wall. Almost gets a save, but ends up in a little bit of an own goal by accident.
Yeah, it's been all monkeys pressure at the minute. The Griffins are sitting back way on defense, and that's not where they want to play the game at all. But the mechanical skill coming out from both Laggy and Topia is really impressive to see, getting past that first man on more than one occasion, creating a 2v1 for themselves. it's really scary for this Griffins team right now because they're getting rings run around them at the minute.
Absolutely, it's Topia being the pretty much by the lowest salary of both of these teams. He's really putting in a lot of work setting up centers for his teammate, and they're just playing very well together. As Topia's getting the ball, got one to beat, plays a little passive as B-Man gets it over him, but not able to get to it before Laggy can get it, getting another hit, getting it past Knock there, but B-Man sending it back across the field. Topia gets a nice save, sends it over to the side of the wall towards Laggy Puppy. Laggy Puppy coming off the wall and Knock meeting them in midair to save that one from going on their side of the field as Knock passes it over to B-Man. B-Man hits it up high. Not going to try to chase anything with it as Topia is going to try to just carry this past Knock. Not able to get it, but Laggy Puppy sends it back across the field. B-Man gets a nice little touch to get it past Laggy Puppy, but Laggy Puppy gets a demo on him, and Knock gets his revenge and gets one on Topia. Laggy gets it. Oh, I think he wanted that to go center, but it ended up going straight down. Typo hits it up high. Laggy Puppy gets a hit going off the back wall. Is he going to get the double touch? Not quite able to get there. As Knock's got an open net, no one back, and they have a chance to tie this game up now.
Yeah, 9 seconds in Elite League. It's not a lot of time, but it's certainly enough as Norks manages to convert that open net. Double commit coming out from the Monkeys, but certainly an interesting last 10 seconds. Let's see if the Monkeys can hold on.
Absolutely. As being an Elite League, the ball usually tends to stay up a little bit longer, but we'll see if this Monkey teams will let it stay up or they're just going to let it hit the ground. As B-Man hits it up high, not going up for it. It's going to get it off the back wall. Laggy Puppy not able to get a hit, and B-Man not quite able to get there in time as the Monkeys take game 1, 4-3.
Yeah, that's right. 4-3 result. A close game, but I feel like the gameplay felt a little bit more one-sided than the score would indicate. I felt like the Monkeys had mostly control of that game, and it was only due to a couple of their own mistakes that the Griffins were able to convert a couple of goals. So interesting scoreline from the first game. Griffins were able to stick in it for a long time. You can see that they got 3 saves there, but I mean the Monkeys are putting 9 shots on your goal in one game. I mean your defense has to be showing up huge in order to get a win off the back of that, and unfortunately they just weren't able to do that on this game. But it looks like we have a very, very good series on our hands, Bearded.
Absolutely. Is like I said, those Monkeys just have a little bit of have that teamwork going. Out of their 4 goals, they had 4 assists, so it's just pretty much all passes. Topia getting 3 of them assists. Being low man on the totem pole, he's still putting in the work, proving that he is meant to be in this Elite League.
Something you'll see a lot, something that we saw a lot in that first game, which I imagine will continue into the next few games, is Topia really trying to find those centers into Laggy Puppy, and they're so difficult to defend when they are done right. And Topia is able to do just that quite a lot of the time. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how many more passing plays we get from this Monkeys team, and if we continue to do that, then they continue to grow more and more exciting. Nice fake coming out from Topia. Sorry, I've just remembered what we were doing. Laggy Puppy going to try and find the goal here, but he's not able to convert as Topia tries to challenge Norked. Doesn't really quite get the 50, but wins it in the corner, and so is going to try and find the center now. And this is the kind of passing play I was talking about, where Laggy Puppy's now going to get up. And he tries to find the corner, but Norked is going to be able to read there really nicely. But Topia back on midfield is going to keep the pressure on this Griffins defense. Laggy Puppy with the challenge does win the 50, but B-Man is going to be there with a clear. And again, Topia on the midfield to try and keep the pressure on this Griffins defense. Now, B-Man overruns the ball a little bit, and now Laggy Puppy has a bit of room to play with. He tries to find the ball into the middle. Both of the Griffins players are there. That's a big mistake. And the Monkeys convert as Topia flies over everyone. Both of the players on the front post there from the Griffins, that is not what you want to see if you're a Griffins fan, Bearded.
Absolutely not. Laggy saw both of them just side by side right there. Had a great flick over the top of them to get a great pass for Topia to put in an easy goal.
Oh, hello. That's looking like it's destined for the net. Laggy Puppy didn't quite read that one very well. Look, went for the corner boost. And all of a sudden, the goal's in the back of your net, son. It's B-Man with the goal. And And it goes back to what I said after game one. It's quite a lot of Monkeys' mistakes that are causing these Griffins goals.
Yeah, absolutely. Cheated up on that one. Just played a little bit too close. Not able to really to do anything with it whenever the Griffins got the ball, and that's just what happened.
That is exactly what happened now. Laggy Puppy trying to keep the pressure on, as these Monkeys are so willing to do. He doesn't quite get the corner boost he wanted, but it might not matter as he did get the kill on Nork. So now that ball's going to drop kind of center. He's looking for the double touch. He does get it. Topia's going to be up in the air. He tries to find the top right-hand corner, but it misses wide. But Laggy Puppy's going to be on turn B, man. That's a fantastic save. What a read. And they're going to come back down the other end, and they're going to look to score, and it's going to be exactly what happens. They convert defense into offense in one fluid motion. B-Man doing everything for this Griffins team right now.
Man, B-Man really just... He pulled that save out of somewhere. I don't know where, but it ended up capitalize on it. I don't think the Monkeys team was really ready for that to head back to their side of the field.
If that ball goes over the top of Laggy Puppy, then we're in serious problems when it comes to the Monkeys team. But he's going to try and get control of this ball now and play the ball in the Griffins half, which they've been so good at. Tried to get the bump, and actually Topia is going to be able to convert that one over the top of Nork. All four of them fly into the goal as we are back tied up. Wonderful play from Laggy Puppy. Good clear from B-Man, but Topia gets there in front of Nork to convert.
Yeah, it's a little bit of just misplacement on cars, not being able to be in the optimal position for shots like that. And it's really killing both teams right now.
Yeah, it is. Topia now trying to get control of the ball. Pass back to Laggy Puppy. Might be a little bit overhit, and that it is, but he does get it over the top of B-Man. He also takes Nork out of the server. Topia's there to get the goal, and oh my goodness, this is just go right now. No defense whatsoever. It's all offense, Bearded.
Absolutely. 5 goals in 2 minutes already, and it's that was a great play by Laggy to get that demo, knowing that the other Griffins player was out of the net.
Absolutely. So now Topia trying to get some control back in his own half, which the Monkeys aren't really very used to in this particular game. So Topia's going to try and change that, but B-Man with a nice read is going to get it over the top. Laggy Puppy flies up early and kind of prevents Nork from getting any good of a touch there. B-Man looking for the right-hand post, but Topia's going to be there with the clear, and now there's a chance for some Monkeys offense as Topia now trying to disrupt B-Man in there, and he almost does, but B-Man still makes the save. That's the second ridiculous save we've seen B-Man make in this game, and when I say he's doing everything for the Griffins, I mean he is doing everything for the Griffins, as Laggy Puppy is able to convert over the top of Norks. Unfortunate, but when Laggy Puppy's trying to style on you like that and you're out of position, there's only one way that's going.
Yeah, he really needed to scoot back to his net a little bit farther, and Laggy Puppy just able to beat him to the ball as he just sat there not really being able to do nothing with it. And that was a nice play by the Monkeys.
Tough position to be in for Norks, but we will see if this is a tough position for the Monkeys to be in, as they are now back in against their own net. Topia's going to win that one, though. Nice bump from Laggy Puppy means that they're going to be able to convert this one into some offense. Double demo coming out between B-Man and Topia. Gives it a 1v1 for the moment, but that's a nice respawn from B-Man, and Topia's going to be there to clean up. So, maybe didn't quite get the touch he wanted, but is able to convert this into some offense again. Maybe looking for the fake, but Norks isn't going to bite, and instead manages to clear the ball. Laggy Puppy sending this one into the corner. Laggy now trying to chase down B-Man and disrupt him. Doing a good job of it. Nice 50 coming out from him. Topia's going to rise early. He's looking for the goal. Oh, good save from Norks. That might be the thing he needs to get back into this game as B-Man finishes off the clear. Now Laggy Puppy's going to try and get control for the Monkeys. 4-2 right now with a minute 20 on the clock. This game is still either teams as Norks wins that one on halfway. Laggy Puppy wasn't expecting that. B-Man's going to try and convert that one into the goal, but he's not able to. Now he's going to try and get control of the ball and find his teammate in Norks. Actually, he's not. He's going to find it over the top of Laggy Puppy. That's fantastic. Almost a good clear from Topia. Needed a bit more height on it to get it over the top of Norks, but it hits Norks' bonnet and it goes into the top left-hand corner of the Monkeys' net. 1 minute 9 on the clock. Only 4-3. Could be either teams, Bearded.
Yeah, that was just an unfortunate bounce for Topia to try to take. It was either going to bounce itself in front of the net, or he was going to have a chance to try to hit it over the Griffins player, but just wasn't quite able to get enough power on it to get it over. And the Griffins showing a little bit of hope in them.
Yeah, and that could have converted it really. Laggy Puppy with the misread in midfield, but Topia manages to make the save, and now they send this one back towards Griffin's territory. Topia's going to be up early for this one. Gonna misread it. B-Man's going to have a free shot. It's going to hit the post. It ricochets back off the post. 40 seconds, still enough time, but we could be talking about a completely different game if that goes in. Laggy Puppy clearing that one onto the right-hand wall, and now Topia's going to try and get there before Norkt. He does that in the middle. Off the corner, Laggy Puppy just off the crossbar. This game could not be more end-to-end as Norkt's now trying to find the goal that's going to put this one into overtime, but he's not able to do so. Topia with the save, and now brings this one back forwards. B-Man gets control. Really nice control on the bonnet. Now Laggy Puppy needs to make the read. He's not able to make the read. B-Man flies through with the pace from midfield. Laggy Puppy unable to do anything about it. Into that left-hand post. We're all tied up with 15 seconds on the clock, Bearded.
Man, this looks like, unless something crazy happens, this looks like it's going to go into overtime as the Griffins showing a little bit of spark left in their engine right now as they are keeping themselves alive.
They really are. Laggy Puppy tried a little bit of magic there, but he was unable to make it stick. And that ball looks like it's going to drop to the floor. Overtime it is between the Monkeys and the Griffins. This is game 2, folks. The Monkeys won game 1, so this is to tie the series for the Griffins or for the Monkeys to take a 2-0 lead. B-Man, free shot if he can find it, but it's moving just a little bit too quickly for him to get it under control. So now he's going to fly through the air. Topia and Laggy Puppy trying to make the save. Laggy Puppy is the one that does that, and then it could be a counter-attack advantage. Laggy Puppy takes both of the Griffins side. These Monkeys don't play around. Takes out Norkt in the midfield, takes out B-Man in the defense. It's the easiest shot in the world for Topia, who has an open net. The Monkeys are 2-0 up in the series after winning OT.
Laggy Puppy's demos in that game were just pinpoint accurate to get goals. I think that was the second, maybe even the third goal possibly that his demos had came into play to be able to score a goal. And it definitely came into play to win that game in overtime, putting them up 2-0 in this series.
Absolutely came into play without question. Every goal that Topia scored got an assist from Laggy Puppy, which goes to show the quality on display. I mean, yeah, when you're putting 40, we talked about 9 shots in the last game, 14 shots from the Monkeys that game to get this one, and it still went into OT. I mean, that is credit to the Griffins defense, 7 saves between them. But to me, it does feel like Norkt is just a little bit off the pace for the Griffins, and maybe that's what's costing them at the minute.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, it does actually seem like that. As B-Man, a lot of his saves that he has made have been very, very crucial saves. Unfortunate, not able to really help in this scenario, but the Griffins, these Monkeys just putting on the pressure, and the Griffins just not quite able to keep up with them.
And we'll see if that narrative changes in this game 3. This is Monkeys' series point. If they win this game, then they are going to have their series wrapped up in 3 games. But we've seen the Griffins are able to challenge this team for sure. So let's see how this one goes. Over to you, Bennett.
Absolutely, is B-Man trying to make something happen, but Laggy Puppy actually carrying that over to the Griffin side of the field. Not got one man to beat, tries to get over one, but Topia was playing it safe, but B-Man got tired of all the demos and decided to put one on the board himself as B-Man taking it, hits it up high. Topia kind of got like deer in headlights right there, not quite able to do nothing as B-Man gets a nice shot with that angle, sending it over to the other side of the net. Topia just not quite able to do nothing with it.
No, that's a really tough shot to read for Topia in there. He thought B-Man was going to be shooting for the near post and instead goes for the far one. And it looks like it's going to be converted into 2-0 as well as Norkt scores from kickoff. Won the initial challenge really well, and Laggy Puppy was not ready for the ball to go past him that way. So Griffins with a hot start in this series.
Absolutely, is maybe something that they need to maybe just get their confidence back a little bit and be able to get a chance for a reverse sweep here. We'll see what happens as the Griffins are looking really nice now. As I say that, a missed touch, I think that was by Knocked right there, and ends up sending it over to just the midfield. B-Man just staying back on the side. Just unfortunate touch by Knocked there.
Yeah, double commit actually coming out on that that touch from Nort. So not great communication coming out from the Griffins. Their lead shrinks to 1, but it is still a lead. So we haven't seen the Griffins really up in the series except for 1-0 in the first game. So we'll see if the script changes a little bit when they are leading.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see what happens. Hopefully the Griffins can, wash that one off a little bit, try to keep up the pace.
Oh, laggy.
Laggy Puppy get a nice shot on the net, but just not able to quite as knocked. Gets a great save over Laggy Puppy. Laggy Puppy almost getting it underneath him, is getting a pass over to Topia. Topia sitting a little bit high. The Monkeys are getting the shots on the goal. They're just not getting the accuracy that they need to be able to score another goal. Is B-Man going to try to get one on, sends it a little wide. As Knock gets a hit on it, sends it to the corner, and I think that was Topia. Yeah, that was trying to get it centered, not quite able to get it. As Knock carrying it from the corner, Laggy Puppy stealing it from him on the wall, but B-Man's taking it right back, getting a pinch, but right into Topia. Topia is waiting for it, but Knock sends it up, doing a little bit of dribbling in the air, trying to get it past Laggy Puppy, but not able to get it. Laggy Puppy trying to get it past 1, doesn't get the 50 he wants from B-Man as it goes back across, and Knock trying to get a shot. I think he wanted to go for a bump there, but didn't quite get over to where he needed to. As both of the Monkeys were in the net there, not able to do nothing. As Knock sending it all the way back across to the Monkey side of the field, trying to put up pressure. As B-Man gets a shot, sends it high again. These Griffins need to work a little bit of accuracy. Both teams really, their accuracy ain't quite, I'm sure, where they want it to be. As Topia gets a shot onto the goal, but B-Man with an easy save. Laggy Puppy got one to beat, tried to get a fake, but Knock wasn't having it. As you got 2 to beat, gets it up 1. Laggy Puppy trying to get the save, an awkward save to try to get, and Griffins end up scoring another one.
It's the problem we've seen a lot from this Monkeys team. They put so many of their eggs into the offense basket. They've got nothing left on defense, and if it gets over that first man, it's almost written in the stars that the Griffins are going to score. So the Griffins were able, in that particular instance, to soak up so much of the pressure coming out from the Monkeys, and then just go up the other end and convert. And B-Man with a little bit of trickery in the Monkeys' net. That's it's really nice from him, getting it over the top of Laggy and then playing it over the top of Topia as well. B-Man's got mechanics. Don't get it twisted.
Absolutely, definitely got a few tricks up his sleeves as he shows it there why he belongs in this elite league. As Knock taking it off the ceiling but passing it down to Laggy Puppy, trying to get a 50 off of it, not able to get it. B-Man getting a hit, sending it straight back down for Laggy Puppy to hit it up. Getting another hit, trying to get a flip reset, and did get it, and gets another hit, but sends it a little wide of the net. As Knock carrying it across to the other side of the field, tries to get a flip reset. I didn't think he quite got that, but he's going to send it back over to Topia. Topia going to play a little passive, try to carry it over the top of B-Man, and does, as B-Man playing a little shadow defense. It does not get a great 50 off of the top of Topia. B-Man gets a hit, sends it to the corner, gets another hit off the corner. And Knock sending it a little wide, but B-Man able to get back for that save. That was a close one. As Topia gets a nice shot over the top of him. But ends up sending it wide also. Just both teams getting a lot of shots on the goals, but just not able to get the accuracy that they need to really put one in.
Nice pinch. I think it's really tough at the minute for the Monkeys right now, and I don't know if we'll see it in this particular attack. Oh no, B-Man's going to come through, and he looks like he might score a nice save from Topia. But the positioning on offense is all wrong for me from the Monkeys. You'll often see Laggy Puppy flying through the sky trying to take on everyone, and exactly right there, Topia is in the mouth of the goal. If there's a save there and that goes up the other end, I understand that there wasn't. But if B-Man saves that and goes up the other end, that's a Griffin's goal without question.
Yeah, there ain't nobody back. I think you're right. I think they may have let some of them demos get to their head just a little bit and try to just make it happen even more, but just not quite happening for them this game.
Absolutely. So, 30 seconds left. That is enough time for 2 goals. We'll see if they're able to convert, and that offense might help. But for the minute, it looks like the Griffins have got a game back in the series.
Absolutely, as they got 20 seconds to try to make something happen. Laggy Puppy trying to do it, but not wanting it to happen, as they really need this win. He's going to get past one. Got a little bit of a double commit from the Monkeys there. I get that they're on their last leg right here, trying to make it happen, and doesn't look like it's going to happen. As the Griffins end up getting a nice pass play, securing this win 5-2, winning game number 3. As the Griffins keep their hopes alive in this 5-game series.
Yeah, that's the furthest apart the scores have been this series, right? So game 1 was a one score game. Game 2 was a 1-score game. So for the Griffins to win this one 5-2 is definitely a change of the script, which is really, really interesting from the perspective of the fact that it looks, for the first 2 games, it looked like the Monkeys were the better team. But to me now, it seems like the Griffins have changed up their playstyle a little bit, and they're playing a little bit more defensive and really hitting the Monkeys on the counterattack, and it's to devastating effect. Topia's Topia's low salary, I think, is coming through a little bit in his positioning on that offensive side, and I'd like to see that tightened up a little bit in this game 4, because I think that's going to lead to a closer game. But for me, I think that's the biggest difference right now is the Griffins seem to have found their play style, and they're really working it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the Griffins have kind of figured out that the Monkeys like to play possibly a little bit far up when they are pushing this offensive ball, because like you said, they're trying to go for bumps and demos and just not quite able to do anything with it, as the Griffins are just clearing those balls straight over the top of them and just getting a shot on. And I think that's what the Griffins have really figured out in that last game.
It certainly was. So let's see if the Monkeys can find a response in this game number 4 of this best of 5. The Monkeys are currently up 2-1, but the Griffins have just won that last game, and they have all of the momentum. Great save coming out from Laggy Puppy, but lovely bump from Nork to be able to convert the first goal on the Griffins, and that's exactly what happened in game 3. They started nice and early, they started strong, and they were able to convert the rest of it. So that bump play on Topia could prove to be devastating for this Monkeys team bid.
Yeah, I'm not for sure if that was a complete on-purpose bump or not. It looked like he may have just flipped and happened to land and hit him, but it ended up working out for him either way. And Griffin's taking another early lead. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Let's see indeed. There's a bit of a double commit coming out from the Griffins that may come back to bite Bob and B-Man. Getting the rest of it clear. Now Nork is going to try and get this one under control. He finds the corner very nicely, gets over the top of Topia, but Laggy Puppy's there with the save. B-Man's going to come in with the shot, plays it under both of the Monkeys. They both thought he was going to shoot high, and then in the end he shot into the ground. B-Man continues to be the playmaker for this Griffins team, and the Monkeys don't have an answer for him right now.
Absolutely, B-Man with getting a little bit better accuracy on that shot, is sending it exactly where he needed to put it.
Ooh, Laggy Puppy.
Oh, and that was a dangerous play.
Oh my goodness, no way.
Oh, I can't believe he actually got back to save that one, honestly.
At what time do you just kind of think, you know what, this might not be our game? I mean, the first shot from Laggy Puppy maybe could have found its way in, but Topia really should be converting that second hit, and just wasn't able to. Aimed higher the goal, and yeah, that's a tough one at this level, and those kind of mistakes are going to come back to haunt you without question. So Nork trying to show off his acrobatics now with a little bit of an aerial dribble, but Topia's going to get control of it. B-Man's up early and does read it very well. Nice 50 coming out from Topia though, and maybe looking for the second hit on Nork as well. But Laggy Puppy sat back, so he's going to keep the pressure on. B-Man trying to get around Laggy Puppy, but nice 50 coming out from Laggy Puppy. Nork sends this one into the corner, not with quite the power that maybe he would have wanted. A little bit of fake play coming out, and Topia ends up winning the ball. Tries to pass it back to Laggy Puppy, but it's overhit. Now Laggy Puppy gets over the top of B-Man, and this could be the Monkeys' chance as he tries to find a pass into his teammate, but Nork is there with the early save to make sure that doesn't happen. Now he's trying to find the goal. Nice save from Topia, trying to stay in that bottom left-hand corner. Really nicely done. Nice read from Laggy Puppy, means that the Monkeys have control of this ball again. Laggy Puppy with a flick. Really nice from him, but B-Man's going to be there with the save. Topia trying to read it, but Nork gets there first. B-Man sends it down the right-hand side. Now he's trying to find a hit onto the Monkeys' goal. If they get this third goal, then it's going to seriously put the Monkeys in a lot of trouble. Nork's trying to find a way through, unable to do so. Laggy Puppy sends it forward. B-Man's going to be there on the cleanup in. He's looking for the second touch. He's not quite going to find it. Topia's going to be there with a save. And now the monkeys bring it up the other end. Nice flick over the top from Topia. He's looking for the second one as well. Over the top of B-Man. Can he find it? Looking for the bump instead. Topia playing up in this Elite League and showing up as well.
Yeah, it was a great little flick up, a great bump on B-Man, not able to get him. You know, I noticed that the Griffins there had a couple of opportunities to get a goal, but playing a little bit too passive, a little bit far back, and not being able to capitalize on them. And you know, hopefully they can kind of realize that maybe they played a little bit far back and you know kind of clean up a little bit of those mistakes.
They have 2 minutes 20 seconds to do that as Topia, great save on the wall again, manages to prevent B-Man from scoring his hat-trick. And now the monkeys trying to put some pressure on. B-Man, nice read. Means that Laggy Puppy is in a pretty difficult position on the retreat, but that's a nice aerial from him to read it, and now Topia's back in net. So B-Man going to try and get past both of the monkeys' defenders, but he's actually going to forget the ball, and so is everyone else in the server. I don't quite know what's happened there, but we move anyway. It's not converted into a goal or anything. Topia's up nice and early. Gets over the top of B-Man. Another bump, but Nork should be there with the save, and indeed is. But that one's back into the middle of the field. It's not the safest of clearances. B-Man is able to take this one, though, as they bring it round the side into the corner. Nice read from Laggy Puppy. Means that the Griffins are going to need to rethink their strategy. Now, Nork does get the second touch. Really nice from him, but Laggy Puppy with the read. Now trying to make this 2v1 work as he gets over the top of B-Man. Nice play from Topia as well. A good pass from Laggy Puppy. Nork unable to get back in time, and we're back to being all tied up, Bearded.
Absolutely. That was a great pass play by Laggy Puppy over to Topia to know that Nock wasn't going to be able to get back in time and just send it at the perfect time. And that's a great play by the monkeys there to tie this one up.
Absolutely. Topia now looking to get the goal that's going to put the monkeys in front, but Nox is there to prevent that. Now, B-Man and Noct are both trying to get control of that ball. That's not a great hit from Laggy Puppy, but Topia makes it work, plays it into the corner, and now he's trying to find that shot into the middle, but the 50 is going to be lost, and now Laggy Puppy needs to win this one against B-Man. B-Man knows it's a lost cause, so starts the retreat. B-Man now trying to win that one over Laggy Puppy. That one almost flies into the top right-hand corner. Very, very lucky for the Griffins, but it doesn't end up finding its way to its house, and now Laggy Puppy with some time, and you never want to give Laggy Puppy time because he will punish you as he brings this one forwards, but he's being punished by Norkt there to make sure this ball does not find its way into the goal. Oh my goodness, Norkt almost finds the goal there, but I tell you who is able to find the goal without any problems. It's B-Man coming from the midfield, 36 seconds on the clock. The Griffins take the lead.
Absolutely, that's a great play by, really it was a great play by both teams, but just a little bit unfortunate for the monkeys. These Griffins taking a lead in game number 4, trying to keep their hopes alive, trying to get the reverse sweep, and so far doing a great job of doing that.
Absolutely, Laggy Puppy finds a shot on goal, but that one's not really going to trouble the Griffins' defense. B-Man bringing this one forward. Nice read from Topia, and had to make that challenge, and actually did in the end. Laggy Puppy, nice dribbling around the side. He's looking for the shot on goal as well. B-Man being harassed by Topia means that he can't do anything, and Laggy Puppy with the equalizer with 15 seconds on the clock.
Absolutely fine. The monkeys having a problem with doing that last game, and the Griffins taking advantage of it, but did not stop them this game as they get a nice goal to tie it up. It's just his presence being there is just a little bit too much for them to handle.
Yeah, good pressure coming out from Topia to allow Laggy Puppy to convert, and now this ball finds its way into the midfield. That ball is going to pop up, so Norkt could get on the end of it and keep it up. He is going to do just that. Topia might let this one drop, and indeed does, and we are back in OT. Remember, this is game 4 of a best of 5. The monkeys are currently up 2-1. If they win this OT, they win the series, and we go home. But for now, the Griffins are trying to keep this series alive as Norkt plays this one into the midfield. Laggy Puppy is there with the save. B-Man trying to cause a bit of havoc, and Topia is going to bring this one away. Both of the Griffins are over in that corner, so if the monkeys can kind of hit this with any venom, then there could be some serious problem for the Griffins' defense. But Laggy Puppy is just going to kind of show off his acrobatics as he loves to do, but that's not really going to threaten the Griffins' goal. And now there's a 2v1 situation. B-Man going to go for goal himself. Maybe not the best idea, and Topia is going to bring this one away. Norks now plays that one into the middle. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication coming out from Topia and Laggy Puppy. Maybe Laggy Puppy would have wanted that left for him rather than past. And now B-Man's going to try and convert this one towards some Monkey's pressure, but Laggy Puppy up early in the air, trying to get this one ahead of Norks as well, unable to do so. But Topia is there with the read, trying to get it past B-Man. Nice 50. Norks is going to be there on the cleanup though. Now the Griffins are going to try and start a counter-attack. B-Man does get it over the top of Laggy Puppy, and oh my goodness, Topia with the save. But B-Man with the read of exactly where Topia was going to play that ball. Wonderful, wonderful offense from B-Man. And we are going to a game 5.
Just B-Man bullying the Monkeys on that last shot, making sure to keep their hopes alive in this series as it is now 2-2. The Griffins putting up 14 shots again on that game. But the Monkeys also having, 11 saves?
11 saves, yeah.
I mean, that's crazy. Having 11 saves. I mean, you can just see that game who brought the pressure for most of the game is, the Monkeys having 8 shots and compared to their 14 and just the saves in general. The Griffins really putting on a show. Monkeys, almost coming back from that, trying to end the series, but the Griffins just holding on to what little hope they have and taking this into game 5.
Yeah, and now we have to really talk about the potential for a phrase that I refrain from using on the casting booth for fear of a jinx, but
we don't want that caster curse. But,
we don't want that caster curse. But let's put it this way: this game started 2-0, and now we're at 2-2. You can do the math from there. But if the Griffins are able to win this series and they do take this 3-2, I mean, that will show a lot of guts and a lot of character from this Griffins team. So let's get this game 5 underway. Bearded, please take us away.
Absolutely. Game 5 starting out with Topia trying to do a little bit of dribble from the sidewall, but B-Man there with his defending skills as he has been the whole series, sending that back across, is Nock taking advantage of that, sending it to the corner, but Topia there to stop, is Nock putting some more pressure on, sending it back across as it gets a good 50 by Laggy, but not quite able to do it. Is not going to cut him off early. Topia going up and getting a shot, 0 boost to chase it though, as B-Man's going to take it from him, get it over the top of Laggy Puppy. Laggy Puppy going to get an easy carry, just sending it back over to Nock, get it past one, trying to get it past the other one's got plenty of boost to do it. Topia trying to get a save, but B-Man crawling up the wall for his life, able to get it past his. Laggy Puppy gets a good save by from Nock. Topia comes in for the backup for Laggy as it ends up going back mid again. Laggy Puppy hitting it backwards, trying to do something with it. Nock gets a good 50 off of the top of Laggy, sends it over, but not able to chase it. A little bit of a double commit from the Monkeys there, but just a little bit for plenty of time to be able to get back to the net. Sends it up high as Topia sends it back across, but B-Man there for the carry. Sends it up. Almost gets a shot over. Laggy Puppy with another great save. Knocked. Right now, Griffin's just keeping control of this ball, keeping it on the Monkey side of the field as Laggy Puppy finally gets it over, but B-Man said, we'll just keep it down here for a little bit longer. Sends it back to the corner. Laggy Puppy with a great demo on B-Man, trying to take a little bit of that pressure away, and he does. Laggy Puppy gets it over one. B-Man.
Oh, yes.
His aerial's not quite sent him where he wanted to go, and Laggy Puppy just with an easy goal right there. I'm not for sure what happened. B-Man's been saving those all day, but for some reason he was just a little off.
Well, it's tough to respawn and immediately be forced into a save, and I think that's exactly what happened there. He kind of had to get his bearings really early, and just unfortunately wasn't able to do that. Nice early demo from Laggy Puppy, and then able to convert that wonderful aerial dribble as he comes down the middle of the field. And the Monkeys take the lead in this decisive game 5, but still so much of the game left to be played. You still wouldn't want to guess which way this is going.
Absolutely. I would not put my money on any team right now, as Nox is going to take it off the wall. Laggy Puppy trying to make something happen off the wall, not quite able to get it as he sends it down back to Topia, trying to get it past B-Man, gets it up high, but B-Man gets a hit. Laggy Puppy trying to get it, but Nox with a great 50, sending it over. Laggy Puppy going up for a save, and didn't have the boost to get his car the backwards momentum that he needed, and that ended up costing him there. As Griffins end up tying it up, 2:33 left to play in this game number 5.
It's another double commit from the Monkeys, and I hope when they watch this game back, they start to realize that that offensive positioning just simply is not good enough and will not cut it at this elite level. Topia pushing up, cheating up far too far. Laggy Puppy not winning those 50s, and you need to be ready to not win those 50s. That's a fantastic shot, though, and that looks like it's destined for greatness. Top right-hand corner, Laggy Puppy from downtown gets the Monkeys back into a level playing field. But at the minute, I prefer the Griffins game. I think they're playing much better positionally, and I think they're also playing better Rocket League.
Absolutely. I think it just so happens that every time we say something about the Monkeys getting just a little bit of a miscue, they end up proving us wrong and scoring a goal. But I think you're absolutely right.
No way.
No
way.
He just kind of cut the fish off the wall. Oh my goodness. And was that B-Man in the back was just not ready for that. Holy cow, as he just sends that straight into the net. That was amazing.
99 kilometers per hour going into the top right-hand corner from your own corner. Laggy Puppy, that's not allowed. You can't do that. That I don't think I've ever seen a pinch shot go that well.
Especially not in a league game, that's for sure. As a Griffins trying to, right now, just really fighting for their lives, trying to keep themselves in this game. As the Monkeys are just gotten a 2-goal lead right now, with a couple of just nicely timed goals. As they got another demo. But Laggy Puppy not able to take advantage of that, sending it a little too fast across the goal. As B-Man tries to get it past one, but Topia there to make some save, and it looks like the Monkeys got a little bit of energy in their system after those 2 goals, putting them up 2, as they're just putting on the pressure, but making those nice saves. B-Man not able to get it past him. Gonna try to go for it again. Just needs another hit, but Topia there to meet him again. Their defense has been on point this game, really. Is Griffin's not really able to do much in this second half of the game, at least. Topia carrying it to the corner, sending it up the wall, and not able to beat him to it. But Laggy Puppy sending it all the way across, with Topia able to go up for it, playing passive. Oh my goodness, and a little bit of desync there as it gets it over the top of, I think that was Knock right there.
I think so, yeah. Naught went for the early challenge, but yeah, not quite closed down quick enough, and Topia sends that one right into the roof of the net, and it looks like the Monkeys are going to be taking this series. As much as the Griffins tried to fight back, it's now looking a bit insurmountable with 40 seconds to get 3 goals, especially if Laggy Puppy is able to do something here. Does get the flip reset.
Didn't quite get under the ball he wanted, as B-Man trying to save this game. It's a great pinch, but Topia there for an easy read as Knox sends it back across, but Laggy Puppy off the top wall, getting a hit, getting another hit, trying to get it past one, sends it high, no one to beat. Topia not wanting to go up for it for some reason. He may have been out of boost. He's going to try to carry it across, goes across the Monkeys field, sending it down. 5 seconds left to play the game. B-Man trying to make something happen, and I don't think it's going to happen, as Monkeys are going to take game number 5, whether this goes in or not. Winning the series, it was one hell of a series.
Oh, one hell of a series is absolutely right. This is why we watch elite games, right? For gameplay like that, some outstanding mechanical brilliance coming out from Laggy Puppy. B-Man with the saves and the shots that you just would not believe if you weren't there to see it. That's why we watch Elite League. That's exactly what it's all about. So fantastic play from both teams. I really hope we do get the chance to bring them in here for an interview, because I'd love to get their thoughts on how that game went. But yeah, I mean, all the way through that series, you couldn't predict which way it was going to go, could you?
No, absolutely not. Thinking that the Monkeys were going to get a clean sweep on there, and then coming around and thinking the Griffins were going to get a reverse sweep. As you know, they was really showing a lot of potential those last 3 games, but the Monkeys just kicked it into overdrive, finding their second win ended up being able to come back as Laggy Puppy putting up 3 goals with 5 saves, over 1,000 points that game. I think that was the first 1,000-point game that we had out of the whole series.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah, all of the players in the server absolutely showed up tonight, and it was really interesting to see how those guys got on in the new league. And I think we can now bring in the monkeys for a little bit of a conversation about that particular game. Topia, Laggy Puppy, welcome to the casting booth. Laggy, tell me what's going through your head right now.
It was a fun series. You know, we kind of just had to play with our food a little bit before we ate it.
Absolutely. Topia, if I'm not mistaken, this is your first game in Elite League. How did you find it?
It was stressful for sure. I didn't really know what I was walking myself into, but yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Okay, big. No, there's a big question that I have to ask now. Topia, is that an English accent I hear?
It is.
Okay, we're gonna talk
With
about
a-
this after the stream.
With a block nose. With a block nose.
Oh. You sound glorious to me. Bearded, do you have any questions for our guest?
Yeah, you know, those first 2 games are really just, you know, they were still close games, but y'all kind of dominated. We noticed that maybe y'all played a little bit too far up, and that's really what the Griffins kind of took advantage of in that game number 3, I believe. Just getting a lot of clears that just kind of went over the top of y'all, but y'all ended up coming back. You know, did y'all maybe get a little bit scared when they went to game number 5, or y'all just kind of have it under control? Y'all really just kicked it into second gear in that game number 5.
It was a little scary, can't lie, but we tried to stay calm, stay confident, and we brought it back.
Absolutely, y'all did a great job. Topia being, I think you're a 5'9" salary, if I believe, right?
15.
15.9. That's what I meant. Sorry, 5'9". You're 15.9, being the lowest out of all the players. But I'll let me tell you, you definitely put in your work. I feel like y'all's chemistry was a little bit better than the Griffins there, as y'all had most of y'all's goals were all with assists from either one of y'all. Both of y'all having a lot of assists, not really leaning one way, but you know, I think you really proved I think you proved to everybody here that you kind of belong in this elite league after that game.
I appreciate it. The goal was, especially the last game, just let Laggy control the game, give the ball, give him space, because he's got much better touches and experience than I do in the higher level game. So once that was down, yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Absolutely, yeah. It seemed to work out for you. Absolutely. So now, with that said, the monkeys go 2 and 3, which, you know, obviously we're looking at the path to kind of redemption. And do you think you guys with this particular roster are able to make a playoff push? I know Chris has a history. So are you intending on getting to that point?
Yeah, I think we can definitely make it all the way, especially after our last 2 matches. We putting the Hydras and the Griffins both at the bottom 2 of our conference, and that's all we need to do.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. I cannot wait for the 5 and 5 to come through. I look forward to it, although Chris isn't here. So I think that's going to do it, unless you have any more questions, Bearded.
Nah, I don't. It's get pretty close to the next game time. We probably better hop off pretty quick.
Well, I would just like to say congratulations to Topia and Laggy Puppy, your winners of the Elite League game at the 8 o'clock kickoff. The Monkeys 3-2 over the Griffins. Close game, but the Monkeys were able to bring it through. And that's going to do it for us. There is another game coming up in 7 minutes' time, right here on the FDL Twitch channel. Don't go anywhere. But until then, we'll see you very soon. Take it easy. Have a good evening.
See you, boys.
To win. I Holding me deep firmly in my hands. I'm looking forward, I know where I stand. And this is it, I have nothing to lose. Now is the right time, I'm making my move. I wanna hide down. You can't bring me down. I wanna hide down. You can't bring me down.
is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Oddly here, back again for some more games here on this Sunday night for some Expert League action of week number 5. We have the Griffins versus the Colts. Now, before we jump into this game, I'm joined by the lovely Sabby. Sabby, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm really interested to see how this game plays out as we have the Griffins 1-3 right now in the series, or sorry, so the season, and the Colts are looking to break their 2-2 stalemate with wins and losses. Hopefully, putting a win in the putting a win in the win column, if that makes sense. So I'm excited to see this. Sabby, if there's nothing else you want to say, I think we can just jump in to this game here because, you know, there's not really much to talk about. The thing that I want to see is Rocket League.
Yeah, and I don't really know much about the expert portion of these teams, so I don't really have anything to say.
Well,
We can get it in. Let's get this show on the road.
yes, sir. I was gonna say, you know what? It's if you don't really know much, we're about to find out a lot of information in very short order as we get game number 1 between the Griffins and Colts sorted out here. As Porkchop looks to begin the pressure. The pressure is there. Now in midfield. Looks like a great pass to Gore over there. And he gets a miss there and make that double as Porkchop gets a free goal on net. And there's the first goal of the series.
Yeah, that's just patience. Like, perfect patience by him. He thought his teammate was going to get it, and then it went over, and he just cleared it. They double committed. It was very, I think it was a miscommunication on their part, on the blue team's part. So
Yeah, I don't really hate the play that they had the Colts there, but again, they just were, you know, coming off a little bit too hot as they, you know, both missed the ball. You know, especially in Expert League, you want to make sure you're spacing yourself out between your teammates, and there's exactly why, which is, you know, if you double commit, then you're gonna get punished. So we'll see if the Colts can slow things down, but play a little more refined as Roy gets a nice touch over to Crusher, and they have a lot of space over in midfield with not a lot of boost, and they put that on net, but Porkchop is able to get a little counterattack as Gora is coming off the wall here, and there's another double commit.
yeah, in expert and above, like the higher leagues, it's more communication, like, is like key. You know, like you gotta communicate a lot more
Yeah,
because
well
everybody's
said.
at a fast pace. Everybody's at a fast pace, so if you're not on the same page, gonna disaster.
Yeah, no, exactly. The Colts are looking to put the ball in net here. Yeah, like you said, it's important to communicate, and you know, in the higher leagues, if you can refine your gameplay better than the other team, you know, essentially that's what's going to help with a victory. Obviously, putting the ball in the back and then it helps, right? You know, being
Yeah, I was
able to
gonna
score
say,
more goals than the other team.
Famous words from Hercules the other day. She was doing a cast and she said, "Believe it or not, the point of Rocket League is score more nets or more open nets than the other team, and you'll win every time." That's what Hercules said.
Savvy, my mind is blown.
Yeah, mine too, dude. Mine too.
I need to quote that. I need to get that a quote.
Yeah, I saw it on a CRL stream, and I was like, "Yo, I'm taking that."
Man, listen.
It was
I
genius.
mean, she's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong. Not wrong.
But we'll look to see if either one of these teams can follow that advice, as we still have a 1-goal game with not a whole lot of action. And by action, I mean balls going on the net. Speaking of which, I take that back as Porkchop just gets to basically read a nice miss from Crusher as now they go 2-0.
Yeah, it was a good placement, good slot. I thought it was going off, to be fair, but it made its way in there.
Yeah, just an unfortunate miss off the back wall from Crusher as Gora looks to send it over right, and I always like to take a look at people who have the most expensive car design, and you know what? Gora has a white, titanium white octane, white Zombas. Classic.
With the bronze decal. With the bronze decal.
Right.
Yeah.
This is a classic octane. You know, with the white Zombas and the white octane. So we'll see if being the most expensive car on the field really helps or not. You know, generally speaking, it doesn't help your gameplay. But you know, that's just what I've heard before. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard some people say from like higher ups that they feel clunky. Like they feel like the white octane is clunky. It's like it's I don't know.
yeah, people are just being placeboed. You know, basically
Yeah,
to
I
the point
think it's
where
the
there's
placebo
no there's no creativity these days on Rocket League. It's all an octane with OEM wheels. But I digress. As we did miss. I mean, well, I didn't say it yet, but I want to give credit to Porkchop for that save that he had there to keep the Colts from putting a goal on the scoreboard. As Crusher with an unfortunate miss, making Gora panic a little bit, and they're gonna have to concede once again as the Griffins go up 3-0.
Yeah, it's insane how many, like how awkward they are in defense. Their defense is a little shaky, and I feel like it's just comes down to communication and knowing where your teammate is.
Yeah, I mean, you're right. It's just unfortunate because it really could be just a domino effect. You know, if one teammate misses, then the other teammate is just unfortunately going to panic. And there's a good example of what happens when you do panic is you're going to go down by another goal. As Gora's hopefully putting the ball in net here and just looking to get the Colts up at least one goal.
Yeah,
Excuse me. We'll see if they can do it.
Try to get a little momentum into the next game.
Yeah, exactly. And there's another miss. These Colts are going to have to hopefully refine this in game number 2, as it looks as though, I mean, the Griffins are certainly going to win this, but it looks as though they might not. They might get one. Okay, nice block by Porkchop as this ball's going to touch the ground, and Griffins take game number 1. Sabby, how are we feeling?
Wonderful.
He's feeling wonderful.
Yeah, we're feeling wonderful. Oh no, Medler's on like 120 ping, but I guess it's not affecting him.
No, not at all. I mean, they're definitely playing their role so far in this game, but certainly Porkchop obviously putting up the shots, saves, and goals. Excuse me, playing all the roles to a T right now. Now, I didn't really hate how the Colts played, but they're certainly going to have to refine those mistakes as, essentially all 3 goals were scored on mistakes, right? You know, it wasn't like the Griffins were outplaying the Colts by any means. I will say, it was more of, this Griffins team capitalizing on mistakes by the Colts.
Yeah, it was more of like double commits and minor mistakes. Not really major mistakes. I mean, a couple of them could be considered major, like the double commits, but
Yeah.
most of them were just minor mistakes that they need to capitalize on in the next game.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, what really defines a minor versus major? In my opinion, I would say a major mistake is any mistake that could have been avoided, right? And it resulted in a goal on your own team. So, especially with those double commits, they have to reel those in, and we'll hopefully get into game number 2. I'll mention for them to join. They should know to join, right when the game started. But I might as well just tell them.
Yeah, normally they do. They join. They know how to, like, only have to tell them once normally, but sometimes you gotta tell them a couple times.
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, my bad. I was supposed to do that. My bad. My bad, dude.
Sabby, listen, I don't know. I don't even know what you're talking about, my friend. I think we just had a little bit of dead air there. That's all right. Sometimes you gotta have a little bit of a breather as a caster. We've been speaking for nonstop, like 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Just let us take a break, right? Right,
Yeah,
chat?
right. Alright, so Porkchop's gonna try to put it in the middle here. Gora's gonna take it down. He's gonna dribble it. Porkchop cuts him off. Crusher's up for that. And he just doesn't get the shot he wants. Medler's gonna try to take it slowly down the field. And he might have an open net as they're both in the corner. But it's all good. They saved it somehow. Oh. And now Porkchop is gonna try to grab some boost. And
Porkchop
just
is a-
not get it.
Porkchop's a menace with those demos right now.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh,
great
what
shot
a
out from
save.
Gora.
What a
Great.
save by Medler. Gora's gonna challenge him. Try to keep that in play. Oh, miscommunication right there. Porkchop might be able to capitalize on it. Medler's up for it, and he shoots on target, and they capitalize.
Beautiful shot out from there from Medler, but I just want to see again. Yeah, that was a shot for, or sorry, I should say a pass from Porkchop, and just a miss from Gora, right? So, you know, obviously that ball moving towards the net, just having that much power, they just got a really fortunate bounce for the Griffins, and very unfortunate that Gora missed it. We have a 1-goal game again for the Griffins.
Crusher's up for that. He's gonna try to put it on target, but it's a little off. Medler's gonna 50 it out. Get a little weird recovery here, and he 50s again. Porkchop's up, gonna try to pass it down mid. Crusher's there to save it. Porkchop puts it mid, and nobody's there. Medler. Oh, Medler got bumped. Porkchop's up, and he slots it. Oh no, never mind. It got
Oh,
saved.
you got a little eager there, my friend.
Yeah, I did. I did a little bit.
That's all right. Listen, you know what? If you have a little bit of Griffin's bias, I get it, you know. But you know, at least you could pretend to hide it. At least.
I know, right? Porkchop's up for this. Gonna try to clear it. Now Gora is gonna try to do a solo play. Just quite can't get the hit he wanted. Now Crusher's up. Gonna just hit it into the corner and try to clear it out now. Gonna try to get one more touch. 50 in the middle. Gora's up. Gonna try to solo play it to mid, and he just passed it right to Porkchop.
Yeah. I mean,
that's
so
unfortunate.
yeah, it's unfortunate, but I was about to say that you know what I'm seeing from this Colts team is they're just playing a little bit too fast and loose, basically. You know, you saw him jump up there, Gora jump up, and really not have any sort of direction that they had planned on putting the ball in. You know, they sort of just panicked again, and it led to a great pass over to the wrong team. So, again, I think they have to slow things down a little bit, hopefully refine things, and not feel like they have to jump up, you know, to, you know, have to try and touch the ball, and just make these mistakes.
For sure. I feel like that's what they're trying to do, is they're just trying to hit the ball to hit the ball. I mean, trying to just, oh, and Crusher ended up getting a goal. Not sure what happened there on defense, but oh, Medler got a bad guess, I guess. He
There's
read
the
it
first
wrong.
mistake from the Griffins.
Yeah,
As
definitely was.
as the Colts have their first goal of the series, which hopefully can bring some momentum to them as they look to hopefully tie this game, as we have a 1-goal series, or 1-goal game, I should say, right now.
Oh, Porkchop's up, gonna beat, and Crusher gets what a save. That was a great save by Crusher.
What a save!
Oh,
Like that,
shot
right?
on target. Yeah, yeah. Gora's gonna try to take it down the field now, and I did not see who got that save. Medler. Oh, Crusher.
my goodness!
There. Okay, that was beautiful.
That was a wonderful play from the Griffins, first of all, to have a great pass over, but like an even better save from Crusher on the goal line,
Yeah, he just
keeping
happened
them
to
in
be
this
there.
game.
Yeah. Oh, good 50 by Medler. try to, I think, take it up the wall. Nope, he's not, because Crusher is going to challenge him. Oh, Porkchop just misses. Unfortunate.
Oh no!
Unfortunate miss. Oh, man.
Just
We call
another
that-
miss.
We call that a calculated fake, you know? That's what we call
Yeah,
that. Tactical
exactly.
whiff.
You know, the Griffins.
Tactical whiff. To,
Right, they wanna let the Colts feel like they have a little bit of control in this game, but yeah, just an unfortunate. Well, oh
Oh,
no!
no,
Oh
dude.
no!
Oh, no. Well, hey, they got it back. They ended up getting it back, so I guess they shook that off and just,
Mistake for mistake,
yeah.
as the one mistake is nullified by the Colts, and they once again have to claw back with 5 seconds, now 0 seconds.
Dude,
Looking to keep this
uh,
ball up, and they can't do it. Griffins take game number 2.
I mean, that one's a little closer. That one was more I feel like more entertaining.
Yeah, certainly closer, but what a unfortunate series of events, especially for the Colts. You know, they were able to get a goal off the mistake by Porkchop, but again, to just not hit the ball on the kickoff, that one has to hurt. Again, like you said, certainly a closer game for the Colts and Griffins here. I don't want to count them out by any means. Certainly still in this series, but they're gonna have to claw back from a. They're gonna have to reverse sweep if they want to take this series at all. We'll see if they can do it.
Yeah, for sure. They definitely have to kick it into overdrive.
I mean, and in this game here, Crusher was certainly, putting some points up, as they have 730 points, more than anybody, even on the Griffins. But like that doesn't really mean much if the Griffins still take the game. So, as you saw there, the Griffins certainly playing their roles a little bit better, having opportunities for passes and getting better 50s overall. But we're gonna move here into game number 3. As right now the Griffins are staring down a sweep of the Colts. Porkchop looks to speed things up as Crusher tried to get a 50 there, but it goes not his way as Porkchop gets a nice shot and it's off the post. Gora gets demoed, gets deleted by Porkchop.
He is the weakest link.
What's that?
I said he is the weakest link.
Oh goodness gracious.
That's
CFS
what I call
can-
it. That's what I call it when someone gets demoed.
Oh yeah. you gotta see if they can make it back from the Shadow Realm.
Yeah.
As
The
Gora,
Matrix.
Gora, a little bit of a 50 that doesn't go his way, and I think that the Colts, fortunately, that's part of what they're losing right now is even the 50s too. None of them are really going their way, and they're not very controlled either. So, I know we've been sort of talking down about the Colts, but it's just criticism that I feel like these guys can absolutely take and move on with, because by no means are they playing a terrible game. This is certainly a lot closer than, and even last game was a lot closer than game number 1. So each game making improvements as Porkchop gets a nice touch, and there is Crusher again on the goal line with a beautiful save, as he's really been playing his role as the goaltender.
Yeah, for sure. It just feels like they're on the back foot like most of the games, and they don't really have like as much offensive pressure as the Griffins do. So
I have a theory. The last couple of series that I've casted have been sweeps. So I think that, in my opinion, these teams don't want to hear me cast anymore. They want as minimal time as me casting. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's that I bring up whether or not the animals that are fighting here in real life would win. Speaking of which, speaking of which,
was it you I had a conversation with?
that was me.
I was gonna say I feel like I've casted with you before then.
That's right. Speaking of which, I mean Griffins here. They're a fictional character. But you know what? I'm gonna set that aside for now. As there was a beautiful goal by Gora. They were able to keep the pressure up, and oh my goodness!
Oh, and another one.
It's suddenly 2-0.
Well, my boy DJ Khalid says another one.
Another one.
Another one.
Man, and just like that, the Colts are up 2-0. What an interesting series of events we had there. But pressure's coming off the post here, or sorry, the sidewall, and Gora looks to get a 50, but it goes Medler's way. They have time to put it on net, but doesn't get, and he gets 50'd! Oh my goodness! The Griffins bring 1 goal back.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate 50 there. Their 50 game is, I don't know, it's definitely not the greatest. It's not like bad, obviously. They're not playing bad, but it's just they're not reading car language as well as the other team.
Okay, so question for you, Sabby. These Griffins are obviously a fictional character, but you know, Colts, they're generally, you know, they're horses, obviously. But who do you think would win in a fight? Colt or a Griffin?
Griffin.
Yeah, it's kind of obvious, isn't it?
No questions asked, dude.
Yeah.
Definitely a Griffin. For one, they fly.
Okay.
For two, their talons.
Right.
They're kind of basically like a bald eagle.
Okay. Yeah.
They're just
They
they're
can
just-
fly.
They're just a Griffin. Basically, I mean, in my terms, I don't know if I'm correct or not, but I would say they're basically oversized dinosaur version of a bald eagle.
Right. Okay. Fair enough. So my
Basically
question
what they
then, because obviously you know they a one-on-one matchup. You know. Oh my goodness! Beautiful shot from Crusher.
Nice.
This is exactly it, man. I'm trying to speak, and these teams are interrupting me with this beautiful Rocket League gameplay. I can't believe it.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
It's unfortunate that these guys are getting in my way of trying to debate whether or not a Griffin or a Colt could win in a fight. Look at this shot! Oh, even better save by Porkchop.
I think a Griffin would be a little bit bigger than a Colt anyways. So I
Yeah.
think they have like a size advantage too.
Now, another question for you. In this case, obviously, you know, horses that they can, you know, they're large animals, right? So they aren't super dangerous. Now that's not the. Oh my goodness, Porkchop with a beautiful shot, not allowing the Colts to read this one, as they're still in this game.
That was a perfect read.
Well said, Sabby. Well, he definitely put the ball on net, and it went in the net.
He just needs to do that one more time. It's all good.
They need to put ball on net and
Yep.
and
Hit
not
ball.
allow other
Hit
team
ball
to save
and
it.
put ball in net. Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. We have 30 seconds left. Colts are in the lead of this game. This game would be the first lead and a crucial miss as Medler puts it in, and we now have a tie game in game number 3. That is crucial.
Yeah, we are now tied up. This turned nail biting pretty quickly.
And I have been biting my nails this entire game. What can I say? Oh!
Oh,
a fake
no.
coming out from the Colts.
Okay.
That time I knew it was a fake. It wasn't an accident.
It was calculated that time.
Exactly. Looks like this ball's gonna drop, and we are going into overtime on match point for the Griffins.
Oh
That's
no.
off. That's off. I was
Oh,
scared
that
for a
would've-
second there.
Yeah, that would have been unfortunate.
Crusher has plenty of time. Let's see what he's gonna do with this. He's got lots of boost. Decent touch, but now goes over to the Colts end as they're hopefully not gonna panic on this one as Crusher's there. And another miss from Crusher. but it's not as drastic as a miss this time as Medler gets a great flick. This ball goes on net and Crusher's there for the save. Medler's on net. Oh, no! The Griffins take the series 3-0.
Wow. Crusher almost had the second one though. He almost had the second save. He got the first one, and then he was a little awkward, but he almost had it.
Wow. What a game, what a series we just witnessed there. But in the end, it's Griffins taking the series 3-0 over the Colts. Now, I've said this before. I will say, valiant effort from the Colts. By no means did this sweep feel like a sweep. The Colts really played well. The Griffins played well certainly as well. But I mean, there's lots to feel good about with this Colts team, and lots to look at and say, this is something that we can definitely improve on. But you love to see it. And how did you feel about this, Savvy?
It was overall fantastic gameplay. I wish I could see 2 more games, but it just didn't pan out that way. The Colts, they came to a rough start, and we'll just put that as like first game jitters for that one, and then for the second game and third game, they actually played a little bit better, and they actually put up a fight. But
They did,
first game would go down to jitters, I would say, probably first game jitters.
Now it looks like we have the Griffins here with us right now to speak about that 3-0 sweep. Griffins, how are we feeling about that victory?
Good, man, good. Wasn't sure how things would go. Our season has not been going very well so far, so happy to get a couple of wins.
Yeah, I was gonna say on paper, it's clearly the Colts were 2-2 and you guys were 1-3, right? So this is certainly a crucial, certainly a crucial week for you guys to hopefully, bring it back in the win column. Especially going into game number 3 there, and in that last minute, you guys were down, almost avoiding the sweep. What were you guys thinking about in that last minute?
I was just thinking about just getting the ball and just pressuring them as much as we could. We knew we could score. We just had to get it on their side.
I'd love to see that. Yeah, you guys played really well. Now, obviously, a key thing was you guys were capitalizing on the mistakes that those guys were, making, unfortunately. But, was there anything that you were worried about playing against the Colts?
I knew they'd be a solid team. Generally, they play, especially Crusher plays a very solid, calculated style. So we knew that that's what we would be going up against. We tried to just make sure we seized the opportunity, the few and far between opportunities.
Yeah, love that. Any questions there for these guys there, Sabby?
No, I don't think I have any. Besides, who do you think would win in a fight? The Griffins, or like a Griffin, or the Colt? A Colt, like a horse.
Oh, that's easy. A Griffin.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's all I want to know.
All right.
Isn't that a plot point in the Witcher game that a Griffin picks up a horse? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right,
there you go.
I see you guys. I see you. So I guess to extend off that question, because it is pretty obvious, how many horses would it take to defeat one Griffin?
I mean, it's impossible, right? Fly away, grab another one, fly away. Infinite.
Man. Right. Okay. Fair enough. It's all about the variables, right? Let's say, for example,
True.
Okay, how many horses plus
If
clip?
it was a flying horse,
There you go. Now we're in a different story.
It might be a different story if it's a
That's-
flying horse.
Now we're talking about Pegasus is here, but
Is this
Yeah,
like
I was gonna
digress.
say we're going to Harry Potter over here.
That's right. We're going to Hogwarts.
is this gonna be the theme for the next FDL expansion? Just all the different horses we can have. We already have unicorns. We can have colts. We can get Pegasuses in here.
You love to see it. We finally get some FDL lore. I love it. Well, gentlemen, I do appreciate you guys stopping in for for a chat here. Now, question for you: is there any team that you want to shout out, or is there anybody you have beef with this season? Especially you, Pork Chop. It's okay if you say no. I just said especially you because your name's Pork Chop and like, you know, beef and like, you know.
I see what you did there. Yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
No, not anyone that I can think of.
You just want to beat everybody, eh?
Yeah. That's
okay.
it.
Okay. Yeah, I like that. How about you, Medler?
I mean, there's so many solid teams, so I think it's just going to be a good season. Looking forward to hopefully getting revenge on the Hydras later this season.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see.
Love to see that. No, and like you said, it's been I've been casting some Expert Leagues gameplay, especially these last couple weeks, and again, like I really enjoy this league because it's good to see, you know, actual competitive series, right? Generally in the Expert League, you know, you do see some more refined sort of gameplay. So I do appreciate you guys letting me cast as well, and thanks guys for playing.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, of course.
GG's,
So that was some of our Expert League gameplay. We do have another series for the night happening right now, or not right now, I should say, in about 25 minutes at 10 o'clock. If you guys want to stick around, you'll be able to see some more gameplay. Sabby, thank you for casting with me, and we'll hopefully you guys see you in about 25 minutes.
It was an honor.
Summer now love you, love you. I do need you. Ooh, I love you, I do need you. Ooh, I love you, love you. I do need you, need you. I do, I love you, I do need you. I love you, love you. I do need you. Ooh, I love you, I do need you.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another wonderful weekend of FDL action. It's a Sunday tonight, and we are going to be closing off tonight with some more Expert League action. We got the Gators taking on the Coyotes. I'm Debbie, and I'm joined here in the casting booth by Sabby. How are you doing tonight?
I am doing wonderful. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. I've just been looking forward to all the FDL action. There was some of the FTL action this weekend as well with the drafts taking place. A lot of our players really hyped up about that. But no better way than to finish it off with the classic FDL Expert League action. And I'm curious, what are your thoughts on this matchup?
I have no thoughts because I don't know these teams. Kind of new to this still, so I don't really know all the teams well, but
Gotcha,
I
gotcha.
if I had to
Well,
choose, I guess I'd go with the Gators.
So the Gators are currently sitting at 2-2, and the Coyotes are sitting at 3-1 so far. Um, both teams trying to solidify themselves and poise themselves for a good run to secure a playoff spot here. On the Coyotes, there is Unsung, Jenna, formerly known as Amazon, Nonsense Nerd, and then the Gators have the roster of Kin, Gomi Panda, and Sunlight. So but I think that's enough talking from me. What do you say we get these players in here on the field
Yeah, I'm
and
asking
get
if
this
they're
game
ready.
underway?
All right, I'm gonna tell them to join now.
But yeah, it looks like the Gators are going to be fielding Gomi Panda and Sunlight, while the Coyotes will be fielding Unsung and Amazon, or otherwise known as Jenna.
Yeah, for sure. I guess I'll take it over the first game. I didn't know if you were doing it or not, but it's all good. What a beautiful save. Jenna is gonna. Is that how you say it? Jenna? Yeah. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah.
Gami is gonna try to do something here. Oh, he gets it over one. Can he get the shot? Oh, just wasn't on target. Sunlight's there. Bar down. Jenna saves it. Jenna is gonna clear it right to Gomi. He's gonna try to pop it out, and they just quite couldn't get it. Oh, over one, and it's open net. Sunlight takes it. Just punishes them.
And that was sorry.
No, you're
Yeah,
good,
that was
you're
just
good.
it was just good awareness from Gomi Panda, seeing how much time and space he had, sees that Unsung commits to the challenge, and then just pops it past him. Sunlight waiting in the field, just there for the open pass, and the Gators were able to capitalize on that. Off to an early lead here so far. Still trying to put on some pressure. Unsung versus Sunlight in the corner. Ball is gonna go a little bit center. Jenna has to play it off of his own wall. Unsung with a follow-up touch, but it's not going to go very far. Now Gomi trying to take control, trying to look for the flip reset. Doesn't get it, and now Jenna is going to be able to send it away. Trying to get it past Sunlight. Awkward pinch is going to go center. Unsung is there, and Unsung is sinking one in to the Gators' net.
That's just beautiful. Beautiful. That's all I gotta say. We're back to kickoff. Jenna's gonna win that. And Gami's gonna try to just catch and bring it up the wall. Unsung just reads it. Sunlight is gonna try to do a fancy dribble. And he quite can't get it. Now Gami, oh, somebody got demoed. I didn't see who it was, but I think it was Sunlight that got demoed. Now Gami's gonna try to put it high, pinch it off the corner, but just quite can't get the 50. Sunlight now 50 in. Another 50, and Unsung ends up beating. Now Unsung's gonna try to put it mid, but nobody is there, so Sunlight's just gonna try to hit it off the wall to Gami and put it on target. Unsung is there. Now he's gonna try to slow it down, and he gets a bad touch. Sunlight's up for that. Oh, and Unsung just, I don't know, it kind of own goaled that. I don't know if he thought that Sunlight was gonna get another touch or what happened there, but
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to beat Sunlight to the. He was trying to beat Sunlight to that ball and hopefully play it off of his own backboard. Unfortunately for him, Sunlight already got enough of a touch, and oh my, Gomi able to sneak one in. Nobody back for the Coyotes defense right here. Yeah, that was just Unsung, unfortunately not reading the ball right there in the midfield. Gators able to walk away with a goal there, increasing this lead by 2.
it's just unfortunate for sure. Sunlight's gonna try to put it mid. Jenne's there though and puts it in the corner. Gomi's gonna try to put it on target and he can't. He gets 50'd. Now Unsung's gonna clear it. Gami's there though. Jenne is gonna try to. Sunlight's gonna try to grab. Oh, nice dribble by Sunlight. Good shot. Unsung just couldn't get there in time. He had a very bad jump.
Yeah, and it looks like the Coyotes right now they're trying to force a play style, but it's just not working. They're trying to get they're trying to play fast right now, and instead they're getting a lot of rush touches, and the Gators are able to capitalize on all of those mistakes, and it's really paying off for them as they're currently 4-1. But Jenne trying to find a shot. Instead of this is gonna bounce off the back wall. Now Gomi's gonna try and collect, gonna send it off the wall, catch it, dribble. 1v1 opportunity, tries to get the flick, but no dice right there. Jenne able to send it away. And now Jenne a little bit awkward, and Gomi Panda is going to be able to sink another one in.
I think that was miscommunication there. Not sure what exactly happened, but it looks like he 50'd his teammate. Or hit it off his teammate. It's just unfortunate events right there. And then Unsung's gonna win that kickoff. Sunlight's up for that though. Gomi's gonna try to put it on target, get a double tap, but he can't get it. Sunlight, oh, Unsung's there to save it. Now he's gonna try to do something with it. Jenne just gets a misread. Now Sunlight is just gonna try to pop it. Unsung's there though. Try to put it in the corner, 50 it out, wins the 50. Sunlight is gonna try to get it out of there. Now Jenne, oh, bad touch by Jenne. Kind of a dead ball in the middle right now. Gomi is gonna try to shoot it. Jenny's there though. Gonna try to take it up the wall. Oh, Sunlight reads it. He's there for the save. Unsung's gonna try to keep it in that half. And just quite can't do it. And Sunlight, oh, unfortunate backflip. Unsung's gonna get a pinch off the wall. And Gomi's there to prevent the shot. And it looks like Gami's just gonna throw the ball away and let the time run out.
Yeah, and that was quite the showing from the Gators. Like I said, it definitely seemed like the Coyotes were kind of rushing their touches, and Gators able to punish them every single time. I think if they can control the ball a little bit more instead of giving up the possession and allowing Sunlight and Gomi to have so much time and space on the ball like that, they can definitely shut down this Gators offense and try to force things in their favor a bit.
Yeah, for sure. They just. I agree. It's been a long night.
No worries, bud. I understand. And yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be up to the Coyotes to kind of respond going into this game number 2. Um, the the Gators were definitely all over them. I mean, was it 13 shots to 5? They were outshot, and both players for the Gators really stepping up and kind of just showing off their offensive prowess. They have a lot of chemistry going on. They had a couple passes out to each other. If the Coyotes can disrupt them, cut off those passing channels, and just get good concise touches, they can definitely bring this back into their favor. So now as we get underway into game number 2, see how the Coyotes respond. You want to take it away, Sebby?
Yeah, here we go with kickoff, and Sunlight beats Unsung to the kickoff. Gomi just couldn't get a touch there, so Jenny's gonna try to get it over Sunlight, and he quite can't get it. Sunlight's gonna try to put it down. Unsung's there for the clear. Gomi's got to retreat and rush to it, and he misses. He misreads. Jenny's there now. And Sunlight, ooh, good air 50. Now Gomi is gonna get an awkward touch in the corner. Gonna try to 50 it, but Jenny just is there. Another 50. Oh, maybe not. Sunlight's gonna take it now. And Jenny, oh, shot on target. But Gomi is there to save it. And now Gomi's got an open net. This is unfortunate. An unfortunate double commit. They were both right there in the net. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's just the Coyotes overcommitting. Gomi able to get a nice bang out, and it was on target too. So now the Gators able to add one to the scoreboard right here. Sunlight Unsung off the kickoff. Jenny's gonna go and slow down a bit. He had a shot opportunity, but I just slowed down the play, and that gave the Gators just enough time to reposition and get the save. And now Sunlight is gonna win a 50 against Jenny. Gomi trying to get control. Not a lot of boost to his name. Unsung able to take it away. Now Unsung looking for the double touch. Unable to find it. Jenny tries to find the back of the net, but it's just a little bit short. And now Unsung turning back around. Able to put one on target.
Sunlight was just super awkward. He had 0 boost. He didn't know what to do. That's just unfortunate right there. When it gets slotted right behind you. Not really much you can do. Gomi's gonna try to get a flip reset. I'm not sure if he did. Oh, I guess he get it. I guess he did get it. He just couldn't capitalize on it. Now Sunlight is gonna try to pass it out, and he just can't. Now Gomi trying to put it on target, and can't quite get it on target. Gomi's there though, again. Gonna try to shoot it again, and just quite can't get it. Now Jenny is gonna clear it out to their corner. Gonna try to pass it out mid. Sunlight read it, and now he's gonna try to catch, I think, and keep it close. Flick it over one. Now Gomi is gonna try to slow the play down, try to catch it, and just fake out Unsung, because I think Unsung thought he was gonna flick it, and he didn't. And then he flicks it over Jenny. So it was a great play, great patience. Overall, good play.
100%. And it's definitely this time and space that the Gators are still continuing to get. The Coyotes definitely need to do a better job of cutting them off. They have been a little bit faster, a little bit more concise, and there's Jenny able to be up and over the Gators, able to equalize this game right here.
Yeah, those are tough to defend when you're backwards. Definitely tough.
And now Sunlight and Unsung off the kickoff. It's going to go in favor of the Coyotes. Jenny's already up, putting one on target, but Unsung was looking for the demo or bump, but couldn't get it against Gomi, and Gomi was able to send it away. Now he's going to collect boost. 2v1 opportunity. He's going to pass it off to Sunlight. Jenny able to get to it just in time. Now Gomi looking for a touch off the wall, not gonna find it. Now Sunlight gonna try to make contact. Doesn't find contact either. Now Unsung is gonna be able to play it down into the Gators corner. Is gonna have a shot opportunity. Gomi able to send it away. And now 2v1 opportunity. Sunlight is gonna pass it off to Gomi. Gomi's gonna collect, gonna get a flick past Jenny, but it's off the crossbar and out. Now Jenny turning the favor, trying to find a shot, but it hits the post. Gomi able to pinch it away, and now Unsung is going to recenter it. Jene is there, but so is Gomi Panda. And oh my gosh, this defense coming out from the Gators is just insane. But that time, Gomi unable to get back to it. Coyotes take the lead.
We're starting to see a lot more pressure with the Coyotes. So it's looking like a whole different team in game 2. And now we got Sunlight gonna try to put it on target, and it might go in, but Unsung is there. Now Gomi's up for that touch, just didn't quite get a really good one. And now Sunlight is gonna try to get it away. Gomi's gonna put it back in their corner. And now Gomi gets blown up by Unsung, but it puts him out of the play. Now Jenny's gonna try to retreat and gets a demo. And not sure what happened there, but now Jene is gonna try to do something with it and get it over one, and he can't quite get it over the second one. Gomi's there for that save. Now Gomi's gonna try to catch a dribble, get it over one, but Jenny's there and pre-jumps it. Sunlight is gonna just go for a shot off the wall. Now Gomi's gonna try to go for a shot off the wall. Maybe a reset? Nope. Guess not. Who was that was up? Oh, Jene was up for that. It was a great save by Jene. And then not exactly sure what happened here. I was still like a play behind, you know.
No worries. It looks like Sunlight. Nice little pass out from the corner. Gomi up early and was able to sink that one in and tie up the game. And now Unsung and Sunlight off of the kickoff. It's gonna go down into Gators territory. Jenny able to win a 50. That's gonna pinch out center. He's looking for the second touch, but instead I think he's gonna clear this out a little bit. Unsung committed on the ball, and this could be a counterattack opportunity. Gomi unable to get control, but luckily for him, the ball is gonna be given away by Unsung. Just maybe looking for a 50, maybe trying to force the overtime. Sunlight is going to get a touch. Looks like this ball might hit the ground. Possible opportunity? No. We have overtime here in game number 2.
Oh, beautiful kickoff. And Gomi ends up trying to shoot on target, but Jene was there to save that. And Unsung kills Sunlight. Now, oh, this is unfortunate. And then Sunlight saves it. That could have been a disaster.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Gomi Panda was looking for a back pass and just put a little bit too much heat on it. Ended up being a pretty dangerous back pass.
Yeah, for sure. Now Gomi's gonna try to 50 it into the net. He can't quite get it. And now he's gonna try to get a flip reset. I don't think he got it though. Now Unsung's up and gonna try to do something. Sunlight takes it from him. Tries to get a powerful target, and he can't quite get it. And Gomi's there to slot it in right behind Jene.
Jene just a little bit awkward there. Was caught out of position. Gomi able to just put a strong shot on target. None of the Coyotes able to get to it. The Gators putting the Coyotes on match point right here.
It was a close game though. Very close game.
Yeah. A way better showing from the Coyotes. Them definitely coming alive, about 12 shots to 10, to the Gators 10. So it's a lot more even in this game. But Gomi Panda with that defense, just absolutely stellar. 5 saves compared to the Coyotes. Unsung with 4 saves of his own. Just the Coyotes just weren't able to capitalize, I guess, on every single one of their opportunities. It definitely looked like towards the end of that game, the Gators were able to kind of slow it down and start playing their game again.
Yeah, it looked like the Coyotes were starting to not rush as much. They definitely were looking a lot better than game one. They were rushing their touches and all that. So if they can just make the Gators play their game, I think they got game three.
Yeah, 100%. Now we're gonna definitely see if the Coyotes are able to turn this around, try to extend this series by a little bit. We start to get the players onto the pitch to get game number 3 underway. It's like we're gonna have Gomi and Jene off the kickoff. Ball is gonna bounce up. Unsung is already up, but Sunlight is gonna be able to catch the ball, try to dribble this past Jene. Jene able to interrupt, but Gomi's right there tackling the ball. Not gonna give the Coyotes any space. Unsung up in the air, gonna play this into Sunlight, who plays it into the corner and off the wall, able to find a good touch to clear this down into the Coyotes' half. Ball is gonna pinch into the other corner, where Sunlight looks to center this out. Gomi's there, but Jene able to get in the way last second, and now, oh, dangerous touch from Sunlight. Gomi has to be careful with this, and he sends it just wide, but Unsung is going to be able to center this back out. Jene not fully confident in that touch. He's going to try to dribble this towards the Gators net, but oh my gosh, that defense is able to keep the ball out, and this is some of that same stellar defense that we saw last game, Savvy.
Yeah, for sure. They're starting to amp it up. They are overall playing a lot better. They both are really good teams. I mean, the stats don't really show it. I don't think because I think you said the Gators are what 2-2, for like the stats, but that don't really show their record, honestly. On this field, they're looking like the team to beat as of right now. So hopefully they'll be able to turn it around. The Coyotes will be able to turn. And now we got it going into the corner. Unsung's gonna try to shoot it, and he just can't quite get it on target. Jene's now gonna try to get it over to Sunlight, but they're having a bump fest. They're going on a date.
Oh
my! That was like in sync. Oh man!
What a save coming out from Unsung there, bailing out his teammate. Now Sunlight gonna try to center this out. Instead, it's gonna find a pinch that's gonna go down to midfield where Gomi Panda's waiting. Gonna try to pop this past Jene. Doesn't get the touch he wants. Jene able to cut it off, and now Sunlight is gonna get a touch out to midfield where Unsung looks for a shot, but it goes wide. But the follow-up shot is on target. The Coyotes take the lead with about half the game remaining.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. They both backflipped. Gomi and Janice are going to try to take off. Sunlight is going to be there for the receiving. Now, Jene, Gomi hits that. Got a 50. Sunlight, I think, is going to beat and gets a 50. Now he's got to retreat because Jene is going to try to shoot on target. Just a little wide. Now, Unsung is going to get, or no. Jeez. Homie's going to get it clear. And then Gomi is going to try to do a ceiling shot, I think. Jene's there though. Oh, and Gomi just can't quite get a piece of it. Not sure what he was trying to do with that ceiling shot. I think he was trying to give it to his teammate and like pinch it off of his teammate, but
that double commit definitely hurt the Gators. It allowed the Coyotes to fully capitalize on like an open net right there. They were able to bury one and increase this lead. And they're starting to put the pressure on the Gators. Shot right there, trying to test their defense, but a follow-up shot from Jene's good. It's gonna catch Sunlight out of position.
They're looking they're looking like a whole nother team right now. The Coyotes are, as they're up 3-0 right now with 1 minute and 37 seconds left. The Gators gotta try to make them panic a little bit more, and like they were doing the first 2 games. But it seems like the Coyotes are more composed and not really rushing as much. So they're looking a little better. And now he's going to try to get it out to the mid. Unsung gets a 50, but just quite can't get it over him. Gomi's going to try to do something, and he cannot. Jene, ooh, gets a beautiful clear. Sunlight's going to rush back. Gomi's there, though. Oh, gets bumped and almost got it on target. Unsung's going to try to put it on target here. Sunlight's up for it, though. Sunlight is going to try to put it in the corner of the Coyotes. Gomi's going to catch and try to slow it down. Can't really do much with it, so Sunlight's going to take it now. Ungchung's there for a save. Gomi's going to try to put it on target, but 50'd by Jene. And it's just staying in that corner right now. Oh, no.
Oh my.
They ran down the team. I feel like they didn't have much boost, and Unsung had to rush back because they were both in the corner and kind of out of the play. So I think that was miscommunication on their part.
Yeah, Gators are all over it. In about 19 seconds remaining, they have possession and a dream. Possible pass, but Unsung is going to be able to cut that one off. Now ball is going to bounce up. Unsung looking for a touch, and this is good time wasting for the Coyotes. As it's looking like they'll be able to walk away with the game number 3 victory. Coyotes are finally on the scoreboard, 1-2 against the Gators here.
Yeah, they're looking a lot better. I mean, there wasn't that many shots. They had the same amount of shots, 6 and 6. So, I mean, that was a little bit more even for shots, anyways. I would say. But Unsung had 3 saves. Jene had 1, and Gami only had 2 saves. So, Coyotes had a little bit more defense than offense, it looks like. It's just unfortunate that none of the shots that Gators can capitalize on their shots. They only got 1 in out of 6. So
Yeah, it looks like for the Gators, they might want to try to shut down Unsung. He's been an absolute menace to them. Definitely playing the aggressive role that he's known for here against the Gators, trying to suffocate them almost, not give them any time or space with the ball, make sure that they can't get the touches that they want. I think if they can play around that, maybe draw him in, go for a couple of fake challenges or just try to fake him out in general and get the ball past him, they'll be able to find 2v1 opportunities against Jene.
yeah,
No.
I totally agree.
Sunlight with possession. I don't think he saw Unsung there as Unsung plays it into the corner. It's going to bounce center. Sunlight able to get back to it just in time. Now Jene looking to meet him off the wall. This ball is going to float center, but Unsung not there. Is going to allow Gomi to take possession and control. Looking for a flick. It's on target, but Jene able to send it the other way. Now Sunlight is going to try to keep this center. Jene looks for a touch, but he doesn't find it. Gomi Panda, I'm not sure if Unsung got a touch on that, but the ball went wide there. And now 50. Gonna bounce into the Coyotes corner. Now Jene looking to collect this and find control. Gonna play it towards the wall. Now into the Gators corner. Gonna look for a flick. Gomi Panda able to get a touch on it and send it back into the corner and pinch out center field. Pass out to Sunlight. Sunlight's there, but so is Unsung. And now this ball is floating dangerously in front of the Coyotes net. The Gators, they're not able to get back to it. Oh my gosh. The Coyotes definitely breathing a sigh of relief right now as the score is still tied up at 0-0. What a series of events, Sabby.
Oh, and then you say that, and Gomi just puts it right in, and just says, "Nope, never mind. We're gonna score now." And
Now, what a
Jenny's just
pass.
not able to get there in time.
Yeah, that was a fantastic pass out from Sunlight to find Gomi Panda, who sunk the shot, kind of threading the needle there.
And now Jenny's gonna put it in the corner of the Gators. Gomi's gonna try to get it out of there, fakes him, tries to go for a fake. Oh, tries to go for another one. Can't quite make Jenny fall for it. Unsung is gonna try to just clear it out and might follow it. Oh, just can't get a good read on it. Neither can Panda. It's contagious. Jenny is gonna get a little butt touch. That's what I'd call that, a little butt touch.
Oh my.
Oh wow, what a pinch, yeah. And Unsung just can't get there in time. That was a beautiful pinch though. Gomi's gonna try to get it over one, and he does. He's gonna try to cut it again, and he can't quite get it. Jenny's there, gonna give it right back to Gomi though. And now it's going mid. Oh, right over Unsung. Unsung's gonna be able to get there in time though.
And now neutral ball in the midfield right here. Gomi Panda's going to be able to collect. Gets the flip reset. Not going to use it though. Wins a 50 right here. Keeping it in the Coyotes half. Sunlight looking for a touch. Unable to find contact. And now Unsung's bumping Sunlight in the backfield a bit. As Jenny tries to get to work against this Gators defense. And Unsung is going to clean it up. High ball game.
Yeah, it was a great way of just getting in their heads, really. I mean, they was pretty much bumping Sunlight the entire time way back, so kind of made him fall out of his game, I guess, and couldn't quite get the save. Now Jenny's gonna put it back on target again. Sunlight's there though. Sunlight's gonna try to put it on target. Unsung's up for it though. Now Jenny's up, beats one of them, and has a one-on-one situation here. It's in the corner, they 50 it. Sunlight beats Jenny. Now Unsung's up for it. Panda's gonna take it right back to him though. Now Jenny is gonna try to go for 50 and just delayed it a little too much. I think he was trying to get a little too fancy.
Just trying to get in the way of that shot, but Gomi's just gonna let it rip, and Unsung not ready for the speed behind that. The Gators are gonna be able to catch a quick lead right here. About 1:39 remaining. Now Unsung and Sunlight off the kickoff. It's gonna lead to a Gators possession. Jenny able to get in the way. He's gonna get it past both Gators. If he can pass this out, the possible counterattack opportunity. Unsung is going to play it off the backboard. Gomi able to get a booming clear. Jenny's going to pop it up. This is a dangerous ball. Sunlight sends it on target, but it's a slow roller. Gomi with the follow-up. It's not going to be on target right here. Now Jenny able to walk away. No boost to his name. He's going to tell Unsung to go seek and destroy right there, but lucky for him, or unlucky for them. The Gators are going to walk away, and this could be a goal-scoring opportunity. Unsung able to send it away, and now Sunlight with another shot. Jenny able to send it away. Pinch going down into the Gators' territory. Gomi Panda's waiting there, and now Unsung trying to find the 50. Gomi's just waiting behind the ball, trying to draw on these Coyotes defenders and waste time. But this is a good touch right here. Now Jenny able to send it on target, tying it up at 39 seconds.
Good patience. Unsung was able there, and he was able to rush it and able to get the touch right over both of them. And Jenny was just sitting in the midfield, just waiting, just having a picnic. So was able to capitalize with it. Now Sunlight.
Oh, go ahead.
Gomi's gonna try to catch it here to get it out of his corner. He does get it over one. See if he can get it over another, and he does. Gets the demo also, so it might be a shot opportunity here, but Unsung is there. He got back in time, so it's a one-on-one situation here. Oh, and he 50s it over. No way! Oh,
Oh my gosh. That Nissan Skyline is just
It's
big
just,
bodied. Oh my
he's been hitting the
gosh.
gym. Been hitting the gym. Sunlight's
Late
gonna get
lead.
the kickoff. Yeah, there's only 6 seconds left. See if Gomi can try to tie it up here. And I don't know if they're gonna be able to. No, and they are not.
Game number 5. Now, Sabi, I don't know if you've been looking at the chat, but there's
No, I have not. No, I have not.
there's some viewers that were very opposed to a possible game number 5, but it is indeed happening. And now some of the viewers are probably going to be on the edge of their seats right now. Maybe some people, their channel points are at risk, but the Coyotes have been playing fantastically so far, able to claw their way back into the series. And like you've been saying before, they look like a completely different team.
Yeah, they definitely do. They definitely do look like a fully, completely rebuilt team after game 1. And now they might have a reverse sweep. They very well might happen.
Yeah. The Gators did have some offense or some more offense in this game compared to game number 4. They also had some pretty good defense, I think, right there before the scoreboard went away. They had 5 saves on their name. So
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, yeah, it went away a little pretty quickly. But
it's a
I think the Gators had like one more shot than the Coyotes, but I can't remember now. It was
Yeah,
all
it's
so
just
fast.
the Coyotes just able to come out on top right there. And now game number 5 underway. Sunlight and Jenny off the kickoff. Gomi's going to have quick possession. He's going to get a flick, but it's off the crossbar. He's going to look for a follow-up shot. It's going to go off the backboard, but Unsung is going to meet it in the air before it does. Now he's able to slip it past Sunlight and get the bump on Gomi Panda. Jenny could possibly go up for this, but Gomi is going to have a quick shot. And now Jenna's going to be able to send it away. Gomi waiting in the midfield to keep this ball in the Coyotes' half, but the Coyotes are able to slip it past, and Unsung able to find a last-second touch right there to put this one on target and out of the hands of the Gators.
It's just unfortunate that both of them were pushed up, and Sunlight just couldn't get back in time. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, it wasn't really a double commit, but it was more like spacing issue. So it wasn't
Maybe a bit overextended.
Yeah, overextended. Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. Now Gomi's gonna try to flick it. Can't quite get it. Sunlight's there though. He's gonna try to 1v1 situation here. Gomi's up, gonna try to pass it mid. Might be on target, but Unsung is there to save it. Now Jenne's up. Gonna try to do something here. Gomi is gonna wait for it to drop so he could just dribble it down the field. Wait for a 50. Sunlight's gonna try to give it to Gomi to pinch it. They tried to go for a pinch there. Sunlight is gonna bring it. Oh, my bad.
All good, all good. Just wanted to make sure you're getting enough rest between your casting.
Yeah, if you want to take over, you can. It's up to you.
No. Gomi looking for a quick shot on target. Unsung able to send it away. Now Sunlight is going to take over. Not a lot of boost to his name. Trying to find the center, but Unsung is going to be able to send it away. Now awkward ball is going to bounce towards net. And this is kind of dangerous for the Coyotes. And now Sunlight with a 50. Trying to find it past the Coyotes defense. Unsung able to send it away. But the Gators are not relenting. Still putting on a lot of pressure before Jenna is able to find a clear down into the Gators corner. And now Gomi Panda is going to be able to collect it off of a 50. Going to look for an infield pass possibly. But Sunlight not going to bite on it. And now Gomi's going to keep this center. Oh my gosh. But Unsung able to find the clear. The Coyotes not exactly out of it just yet. Finally able to get the ball past midfield, looking for a shot, but Gomi Panda is going to get a good 50. Unsung has to send this into his corner. Now Gomi's going to keep this ball center, and Sunlight finds the shot, but off the crossbar, down and out. But the Coyotes are able to walk away with a little bit of murder right here, as the Gators have not been able to capitalize yet, Savvy.
No, not yet. And it's windowing down right now. A little bit more than halfway through the game, and they just can't capitalize on their shots right now. So Jenny is gonna try to take it into the corner and just get a reset, and doesn't quite use it. Oh, and that might be unfortunate.
Oh.
And that is definitely unfortunate. Sunlight just. Oh man.
Unsung not able to find contact, and Jenhe may be thinking that that's going to go wide. He could have picked up a couple of pads on his way, possibly saved that. But maybe believing that that was bouncing out. Unfortunately for the Coyotes, it's going to find its way into the back of the net. Game all tied up. A minute 30, actually a minute 25 remaining. Ball in the Gators' corner. Gomi trying to play it out. Going to play it off the wall. I try to collect it. Manages to slip it past Unsung. Now Jenny's going to pop it up, looking for a follow-up. 50 right there. Sunlight able to win the 50, and now neutral 50 is going to pinch into the Coyotes' corner. Or Jenny, both Coyotes actually commit to that ball. This could be dangerous. Sunlight taking his time. Gonna look to center this out. Looking for a follow-up touch. Maybe no boost to his name right there. He's gonna allow Jenny to send it off the wall. Trying to find the pass out. It connects, but the shot just a little bit off target. Now Jenny, follow-up shot. Looks like this is gonna bounce off the backboard. He finds the bump. Unsung looking for the cleanup goal, but instead it's gonna go off the crossbar. And Gomi Panda with an opportunity, but he doesn't put it on target. It's gonna bounce off of the post. Now Jenny off the wall. Not a lot of boost to his name. Unsung is gonna come in for the assist right here. Ball's gonna float a little bit dangerously above the Gators net, and now Unsung trying to collect it. Gonna steal the boost of the Gators, trying to boost starve them a bit right here. Looking for a 50. Gomi able to win that 50 out. Doesn't find contact, but Sunlight is there to bail him out. Now Jenny's gonna let one rip right here, and it's gonna find the back of the net. The Gators just overextending a bit right here and getting caught for it. 8 seconds remaining.
Yeah, for sure. This is unfortunate. There's only 8 seconds left, so they gotta try to get a kickoff goal or a goal really soon, really quickly. And it doesn't look like that's gonna happen. And Coyotes they do a sweep. Well, not a sweep, but a reverse sweep. So.
And that was fantastic play coming out from the Coyotes. Really, like we said, able to claw their way back into the series. Unsung able to find his groove, get the aggression going, looking for the bumps, not allowing the Gators time and space on the ball. And I would say they were able to walk away, get away with murder here, as the Gators had quite a bit of pressure in the first half of this game, number 5. And Gators just weren't able to capitalize on the opportunities presented, and instead the Coyotes were, and that's how they were able to walk away with this Game 5 victory.
Yeah, for sure.
But it looks like we have the winners here in the casting booth. Congratulations, Unsung and Jenny. How are you guys feeling after that win?
Holy, just these games with the Gators and Gomi just bring something different out of me. I don't know how to feel when I play it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was a very exciting game to watch. What did you all do after game 1? Cause like the game 1 was like a little shaky, and then after that you guys started looking a lot better. So what did you guys say to yourselves or amongst yourselves to turn it around and get the reverse sweep.
Definitely went through the motions. Yeah, first I got depressed. Then I got mad at myself. Then I said, I'm better than this. Then I said, okay, I need to pick better targets. And we played our game. We started looking for each other and looking for the right plays.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I mean, sometimes you got to beat yourself up and then bring yourself back, So sometimes it works, and it clearly worked out for you guys. Debbie, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, I have to ask what was going through y'all's heads there in that game at number 5 whenever the Gators were able to mount like quite the offensive hold against you guys, and they were just sending shot after shot against the net. Like what was going through y'all's minds in that moment?
Just get the save. Just get it done. Get it cleared. Not
We
like
also had the
this.
confidence though. We knew we got it at a certain point.
Yeah. He's the cool cat over there with the music and telling me it's okay. I'm the one that's just 100 mph. Just go, go, go.
All right, all right. And it seemed like you guys started to take some notes from the Gators because early on in the series they had a lot of infield passing plays, and then you guys were able to find that, and then also some of the bump plays. Was that something that you guys had discussed in between games to try to go for, or was it just a spur of the moment type thing?
I'd say more spur of the moment. I knew Gomi's just one heck of a player. I knew I needed to try to shut him down as best I could. I don't know if I achieved that. I mean, we got the win, but it just seems like you have to change something and make something work when you know that there's that kind of competition. And Sunlight, I don't know anything about him, but that dude is cracked. He's pretty good for his salary. So I'm good with the results. We just have to try better next time to make it more convincing.
Gotcha. And my final question for you guys, of course, is: are there any teams or players that you guys are looking forward to playing against?
Um, I know we played them again week 10. I know that's going to be a fun one. But in between there, I look forward to every match I play. It's always fun to be on the field. So, and we have a great community, so it doesn't matter who we're playing. It's always fun.
Okay. Do you share the sentiment, Jenny?
Of course, of course. He's the captain. He's the captain. So gotta follow orders regardless. But yeah.
All right. I like it. Unsung with a controlling a tight ship, running a tight ship there over there in the Coyotes. And of course, congratulations again to you guys for winning, getting that reverse sweep against the Gators right there. Gonna be putting y'all up. What is that? 4-1, I believe.
4-1. Yes.
Nice. That's a good position right there, right before playoff crunch time. So thank you all for tuning in. Thank you to Thor for being our streamer tonight. I've been Debbie. This has been Sabby here in the casting booth. And that's all the FDL action that we have for you guys this weekend. Make sure you guys tune in next weekend for some more FDL action. Well, have a good night.